Hello. Hi. Howdy. How are you? I'm back doing something a little different today. Streaming some streaming some PS2 games where Tokugawa's fate is decided. Yeah, I went a little retro used game shopping. Well, retro as far as PS2 goes anyway. I bought some PS2 and some original Xbox games. And from some local game stores in the area. Metro Detroit area. I guess I can name drop them. Retro Taku in Madison Heights and Disc Replay in Troy. And I decided, you know what? Instead of just putting these on the shelf and never playing them, I might as well play some of them. So I got here Kessen, which is actually the first PS2 game I ever owned. And I got this for free because they had a discount. They had a deal at Retro Taku, buy 3 games, get 1 free. And I got some other games I'll be going through later. But I wanted to start out with this, being my first PS2 game. I got way back in the day. Believe it or not, this was cutting-edge graphics back in 2000 when I got it. Or I think it was 2001.
Your life is mine.
This takes place in feudal Japan at the dawn of the Tokugawa shogunate. And let's, instead of watching that cutscene again, let's actually hit start. I don't actually plan on playing this game very long. It's an RTS, a console RTS, and it's not very interesting to watch, but I have some nostalgia for this game. Let's go into settings, see what we can configure. Cursor speed, let's put subtitles on, stereo, mini-map, why wouldn't we want that on? Alright, confirm settings. I don't think there's any... No, I'll start a new game. Fantastical Recreation. I've been having some issues with the O.S.S.C. I may have to quickly switch that thing on and off. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that. Find that just flipping the switch on and off and on real quickly seems to solve most problems that it has. So yeah, this is just a note from the game creators. And put it up there for a second. Looks like everything's working well. Alright.
In the 16th century, powerful feudal warlords, or daimyo, dreamt of uniting the splintered land of Japan. Feuding provincial factions, militant religious sects, and rebellious commoners kept the land in turmoil. Through clever strategy, ideal positioning, and a zealous nature, daimyo Nobunaga Oda took the first steps towards unification. But it was the radical actions of his favored general that achieved true progress. After avenging the death of his lord Nobunaga in 1582, this man's rule heralded the end to an age of chaos. The great wars had been stopped by this commoner-turned-leader, the Taiko, Hideyoshi Toyotomi. For over 15 years, Hideyoshi enforced the peace. He confiscated farmers' weapons, limited the domain of roaming samurai, and persecuted Christian missionaries, all in an attempt to establish absolute control over his people. However, on August 18th in the year 1598, the Taiko Hideyoshi dies, his only heir, young Hideyori Toyotomi. With the Taiko's passing, chaos looms once more on the horizon as the unity that Hideyoshi had fought so hard to create is severed in two.
Now I shall rule the land. It's time!
On one side were the forces of Ieyasu Tokugawa, easily the most powerful daimyo in the region.
I shall show no mercy to those who dishonor the Toyotomi name or disrupt the peace of the land.
On the other were the forces of Mitsunari Ishida, whose strengths had been held in high esteem by the Taiko. Tensions and aggressions between the two continued. Finally, in the year 1600, Ishida announced a new campaign against Tokugawa and began to gather forces. The ambition of Tokugawa, the right of the Toyotomi. The daimyo of the land are drawn into opposing camps. Ieyasu Tokugawa and the forces of the east, or Mitsunari Ishida and the Western Army. The battle to determine the fate of the land, Kessen, is about to begin.
See, I feel like I've heard that narrator's voice many times over the years in various different documentaries, so including a PBS one about the Tokugawa shogunate. So since I know a little history of feudal Japan, I'm going to pick the side that wins, and hopefully that will help me out. So I will pick Tokugawa. Spoilers, but Tokugawa totally wins.
September of the year 1600. Ieyasu Tokugawa, commander of the Eastern Army, set out from Edo to fulfill his dreams of conquest. Tokugawa's force was to rendezvous with those of other commanders, or daimyo, with the intent of crushing the Western Army in one decisive blow. The Eastern forces were scheduled to meet at Mino Akasaka, less than 3 miles from Ogaki Castle, a Western base. Meanwhile, Mitsunari Ishida, commander of the Western Army, completed the deployment of his officers at Ogaki Castle. Now, with the goal of repositioning his main camp, he secretly departs from the base. The two armies advance. Will fate smile upon Tokugawa or Ishida? The first battle of Sekigahara is about to begin.
Sekigahara. That's a name I certainly recognize.
That banner belongs to Mitsunari. An ambush. My lord, we must withdraw before we are spotted. Sound the horn! My lord, we cannot fight. We are too few. Yes, it may be a trap. Still, it's a chance to take Mitsunari's head. If I run now, I do not deserve to rule. Honda, Yi, come! We ride!
Look at those horses. Getting some occasional loss of signal here. Don't worry, all you're missing is a thing that says accessing data. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is a lot of grain. I'm running the PS2 through the O.S.S.C using component cables, and I have it set to 4x deinterlace. See here. It's giving me some information here. All right. Hunt down and destroy Ishida. Looks like they have 3 units to my 2. Oh wait, I guess I have 3 units as well. Alright. The flow of battle. Okay. It's letting you know that it's in real time, except when it's not. Screens and basic controls. Present screen is the battle screen. Portrays the overall battlefield, the position of both your units and the enemy units are shown. Alright. Alright. Taking the scenic route through the tutorial, I guess. Two gauges, one showing time remaining and one which monitors how the battle is progressing overall. Alright, officer icons. Directional buttons to control which unit you have highlighted. Information about unit that's displayed. Number of troops. Unit Zeal. It's got a lot of information to give you in such small iconography. Okay. Allows you to jump between units, L and R ones. Alright. Cause the pointer to appear on the battlefield. Okay. It's like a very Final Fantasy-esque pointer. Alright, hit triangle to go back. L2 is for map. Okay. Select shows the conditions of victory. And start button. R2, access the guide. Okay. Left and right sticks allow you to manually manipulate the camera's positioning, angle, and zoom. R3 turns the mini-map off and on. Issuing commands, the bread and butter of an RTS game. Reminding you that it's a real-time game here, folks. Except when it's not. Select Honda. We'll follow further orders. Now's our chance. Attack! Okay. Guess it wants me to attack this one. Okay. Now it's moving. Prepare special maneuver. Okay. Select barrage. Choose your target. Select that unit. Alright. Your order is now complete. Your order is complete.
Rifleman!
This is not as good as I remember. This just does not look as good as I remember.
Fire!
Wow, that certainly did a lot of damage, cutting his army down in half. Disposition. Okay. Different screens that can be used in battle. And this is what it looks like from closer up, I guess. Alright. Yeah, obviously, back in the day, I played this game on a much different TV than I'm using right now. Alright. Everything's on the move. Honda is on the charge.
Take this! Let my Tombogiri be your passage to hell!
Yep, I remember that line. Can we do a special maneuver? Can't do a barrage yet. Can I do it now? Let's put that on. Guess it won't let me select that one. Time for a barrage.
Rifleman! Ready?
I think it's the fog effects that make it look extra grainy. Yeah, that's a lot. That was certainly worth it. Perform special maneuver. Can do a raid on this guy, so I think I will.
Let my Tombogiri be your passage to hell! Take this! Take this!
It's not exactly a raid, but whatever. Now what's going on?
Fear and face me in combat!
A duel.
Splendid! I hope you have no regrets in this life.
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Ha!
Okay.
Be thankful you still live.
This cannot be.
That's something I had no control over whatsoever. Don't remember the duel part, but whatever. Perform special maneuver. Let's take this guy out if we can. Charge, if I remember, is one of the few maneuvers you can do where you can actually take damage.
Attack! Crimson men are always ready.
Alright. That's good to know. Looks like I was successful in destroying that unit.
The cruel fates! They shame me with this loss!
The Crimson Men are always
Crimson men
ready.
are always ready.
Yes, you are. It's good to know. Prayer for a special maneuver. Now, what does a drum call do? Raises zeal, I suppose? Can't do anything else. I'll hold off on that. How about this one? Do another raid. Raid from Honda.
Let my Tombogiri be your passage to hell!
And watch him stab the exact same people again. Do anything here? Nope. And do a barrage. So let's do that.
Rifleman! Ready?
Fire.
Fire!
Wow, this army is significantly bigger than mine, and that barrage did not do much of anything. And this army is taking forever just to be on the move. Alright, I'm gonna have you help out Tokugawa here.
Crimson men are always ready.
Good to know. Is he just gonna rotate counterclockwise there, even though going clockwise would have been faster? I'm gonna have him fall back and
Crimson
may
men
have hit the
are
wrong
always
button.
ready.
Come on, ye. Do something. Alright, that's one of the other units the enemy had destroyed. Look at that guy's helmet.
Cannot be.
They shall fear my Tombogiri.
Alright. Alright. Now we need Tokugawa to stop retreating. Prepare for a special maneuver. And then barrage this guy from the rear.
Rifleman! Ready?
The grainy fog of war.
Fire!
And then do a charge here.
Horsemen! Attack!
Reinforcements have arrived. Fukushima.
We must get there first. Men, march!
Spear wall.
Spearmen! Form a wall! To the front! Attack!
Yep, that took out some of my horsemen. Don't got anything to do there. Alright, you attack.
Here's my chance!
Ah, Tokugawa's moving the wrong way. What's up with that?
They shall not escape us.
Zeal at 100%. No, nothing to do there.
Time is now. Take them.
We are in pursuit. And there goes Ishida's army, right there.
No, the right was with me! How was I defeated?
He doesn't have Zeal troops, he has at least 2. Okay. Some RPG elements, I suppose.
Tokugawa. A great victory is ours today. Now let us continue to Akasaka.
That snake Mitsunari escaped me.
He doesn't look happy about that. Yes, I think I will save the data. Save complete. You know what? I don't think I will return to the game. I think I got a good refresher course in that. This is kind of a boring game to stream, so I'll switch to something else. Just give me a moment here. Alrighty then, I am back. Alright, so I'm going from one game that I played back in the day, and quite a bit actually, to a game that I've never played before. Ever. But it's a game I've always had somewhat of an interest in, just never got around to getting it. Let's see here. Open up the browser, using quotation marks in there. So I'm certainly not browsing the internet here. PlayStation 2 discs. What I got here is a Capcom game called Maximo Ghost to Glory. Some kind of action game. I'm gonna make sure I got the resolution set properly here. Yep, it's still Insomniac, huh? It's published by Capcom. Alright, that's right, that's not the game I'm actually playing right now. I'm playing Ratchet and Clank. I got the wrong case. Oops, I spoiled a game I'm going to get later. Yeah, this is another game I've never actually played. I think I played a little bit of it on an emulator, but yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Again, amateur hour here. What do we got? There's not much in the options here. Yeah, I suppose we want English. That's the language I speak. Select new game. Create a Ratchet and Clank save file? Yes. In this case, circle means yes. Well, yeah, this is the first Ratchet and Clank game. I will play Maximo later. I just want to give this one a playthrough first. Give this a try first.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, on a factory on a nearby planet, like robots. Look at that little guy. He's just a little too small, isn't he? Look at him go. Yeah, they're chasing the little guy now. He got shot. Riveting commentary on my part. I suppose this is the moment where Ratchet meets Clank. And here's the moment why after we get control.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
Yeah, hit square to attack. X to jump. Circle throws a bomb of some kind. Triangle looks like it selects stuff. Right analog stick controls the camera. Left controls movement. Clicking right analog stick brings up the map. Left analog stick click does nothing. R1 crouches. L1 goes into some sort of first person mode. R2 crouches again. L2 repeats the actions of L1. Alright. I got some squeaking on this controller here. I assume I want to collect these nuts and bolts. This controller is not in great shape. Can I smash these things? Yes, I can.
You can interrupt Help Desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable Help Desk messages, please select options from your pause menu.
That's right, I have a pause menu.
Gadgetron's OmniWrench 8000 includes a new Comet Strike feature. To activate it, use the R1 button to crouch, and then press the square button.
Okay, so you can throw it and it'll come back to you. Slammer system.
That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented nanotech system rebuild your body from the inside out.
Alright, what do we have over here? Ah, look at that guy. This guy's trying to shoot me. Game certainly is about putting lots of particles on the screen at once, especially these nuts and bolts. Yes, I am playing this on original PlayStation 2 hardware. If for some reason you actually cared. Smash everything. There might be something useful inside. Bomb glove ammo.
To use your bomb glove, press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire. You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1 button.
Alright. That seemed effective.
To perform a powerful hyperstrike with your Gadgetron Omniwrench 8000, press the square button.
Ah, that guy hit me. This is a very different game from the RTSs I've been playing on the PS2 as of late. Kessen and Army Men RTS. This is basically what the PS2 was known for, these action platformer games. I guess also RPGs and fighting games, but I'm not into those much. What do we got here? Cutscene.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Okay.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Okay, makes sense.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right.
So he's never left
oh,
this
and by the
planet?
way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
Because that's the name of the game. What do we got?
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous. I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Okay. So far it's been more cutscenes than actual gameplay, but I imagine that will change as time goes on. We'll see.
Clank?
Is that a crash landing?
Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Alright, what do we got here? Elevator platform of some kind. Alright. Time to start smashing things. Yeah, this is a neat little game so far. First time playing it. I played it once on an emulator. But I didn't even get this far. Wish there were some control adjustments I could make. Just swap the horizontal right analog stick movement on the camera, but I think I'll get used to it eventually. It's a nice looking game. Imagine it looked much sharper on a smaller CRT TV, which is what I would have played it on back in the day had I had this game. Alright. That guy shot me. Sure hope there's a point to all these nuts and bolts I'm collecting. I almost destroyed this bridge. Am I gonna get any health pickups? Apparently not. No, no smashable rocks there. Yeah, I think that's a health pickup. Indeed it is. Alright. Use the bomb glove, the glove bomb on these things. Apparently not. Alright. Just throw my wrench at them, I guess. Now what is this thing? Looks like a boss. Also looks like something I'm not ready for. So how about if I go the other way? I have a feeling this is not an entirely linear game. Looks like there might be some branching paths. Yeah, this analog stick is squeaking a lot. What do we have here? Nothing, apparently. Got some health. I'll take that for sure. For a moment I thought I could smash that and climb into that building, but no, it's not the case. Use that bridge again. Maybe I can take on that boss-looking thing. Wow, this analog stick is very squeaky. Can you hear that? Sorry about that. I believe that ship tried to shoot me. That's out of range.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Okay.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should press the select button to bring up the map and go to your ship. It's marked with a star.
Alright, I have a feeling we're just gonna end up crashing that ship as soon as we get to the next planet. We'll need to find that this Quark fella is not there. I guess I'm at full health. I wonder why can't you just use that ship? You know, Must grab all the nuts and the bolts that we see. They may be valuable. Certainly keeping track of how many I'm collect as if they were. Alright. Smashing bees with wrenches. Guess I can use the D-pad. Feels weird playing a 3D game with a D-pad, but I did play a decent amount of the Saturn back in the day, and that's all that thing had, really. I wonder if this game predated the release of the DualShock. Probably not. It says analog control right on it. Oh wait, this is a PS2 game. What am I thinking? I'm not, that's what. Yeah, that just feels weird. I'm gonna switch back to the squeaky analog stick. Music's kind of interesting. This is a neat game so far. No surprise I never got around to playing any of these back when the PS2 was a current system. I had a PS2. I was more into games like Tony Hawk 3 and GTA, and that's pretty much it. I'd have Shadow of the Colossus, but I never beat it. And Resident Evil 4, I did beat that. The only Resident Evil game I've ever beaten. It's the only one I ever even tried. I remember what other PS2 games I had. Red Faction, obviously Kessen. I later had Persona 4, though I played that entirely on RCPS2, I think it's called, an emulator. I bought the game legitimately and played it on an emulator because by that point I had gotten rid of the PS2. Thanks to Giant Bomb and their Persona 4 Endurance run, I felt like I had to play it, partly because I felt like I could do it better than they could. Am I right back where I started? Good job, me. Alright, that's how the pros do it. Take a big, elongated circle, wind up back where they started. Is there like a map or something? Here it is. Oh, I guess I want to get on that elevator thingy. Look at that. Something just shoot at me? What do we got here?
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
I don't know what that is.
That's a real beauty.
Alright, well. Maybe some other time I'll fiddle around with that stuff. Enter ship. So where are we going? I think I should look that up. I'm on Valis. I need to go to... Maybe it's under help. Nope. You should search them thoroughly before they're ripped from the planet. Alright. I guess they wants me to go in here then. Oh good, water doesn't kill you if you land in it. At least not this time, anyway. Smashy, smashy. Oops, spinning thing hurt me, I think. Is this a bottomless pit? Looks like it. Can I jump over it? Sure. I guess it didn't hurt me, alright. Still, I might as well just keep away from those things just in case. Climb in here? Alright. Alright. Wasn't entirely sure I could do that, but whatever, it worked out. I think that dousing this little robot in water wouldn't be a very good thing for it, but doesn't seem to mind. Oops, almost fell off there.
It.
Look,
He was
plumber's
Big
crap.
Al, I think.
You just say...
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Yeah, sure, I'll buy that.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Okay. Learning a little more about this game's universe. How many characters it has.
To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
It wants me to look around.
You can also use your weapons and your wrench in this mode.
Alright. I never would have seen that bolt there if I didn't push L1. Actually, that's not true at all, but whatever. Guess I can't aim it upwards. Oh, I totally can. Huh. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? This looks important. Guess it's not. Oh, well. Shall we belly flop down the sewer? Because that's the only way we can go? I guess so. Alright, so does that qualify as exploring the waterworks? I think so. Alright, let's take a look at where we want to go. This is where we are. I think this is where we want to go, Metropolis. Alright. Blast off, I guess. Oh look, I didn't crash land. I actually just landed. That's progress. Means I could probably fly to another planet. Alright. This looks like a combination of Naboo and Coruscant from the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Got the aesthetics of Naboo, kind of, with the flying ships flying through the air as if they were on set paths that Coruscant has. It's great that I feel I have to explain this stuff. That's how the pros do it. Gadget vendor, what do we got here? Do you have anything?
I got some great bargains for you today.
A blaster. Alright, let's buy that.
That's a nice one.
I can shoot things. I suppose you hit circle. Okay, that apparently has an effective range that... Oh wait, that's not an enemy.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Oh dear. Silly Clank. You thought the robot was real. Oops. Alright, so don't hit the red boxes. They are explodey things.
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
Alright, I'm once again down to 1 health. I need to get some health. Steer clear of that guy, I guess. Huh. Alright. Maybe I'll find some health somewhere around here. Maybe not jumping off the cliff is a good idea. Yes, roaming around looking for some health. Keep thinking that guy's an enemy. Ah, wall jumping. Alright, nothing there. Oops. More wall jumping. Jump, jump, jump. And again, no health. What do we got here? Alright. A zip line. Good old-fashioned platforming here. Ah, almost jumped too far.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Okay, guess I need to be faster than that. Jump, jump, jump. Oops. That would have been bad. Alright, jump onto that one when that pulls out, and then jump up there. Ah! That almost got me. Jump. Jump. Nope. Huh. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Hey, look, health. That's exactly what I was looking for. Zip line down. That guy looks like a character.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. Weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day! But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
1,000 bolts to buy this slingshot. I mean, there are some bolts lying around here. I definitely have enough. I just want to get some more. That's all. Alright, let's take a look here.
Sweet! I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that! The two of you make me sick!
Alright, she has an attitude. She has some type of attitude issue.
Gadgetron swing shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
Okay, how do I... What are these targets they were referring to? Those it right there? Alright, I guess I have to hold circle for it to work. Alright. And here's another zip line that will take me that way. Alright. What happens when we talk to this guy? Nothing. Can't even talk to him. Alright. I'm wondering if there's a save functionality here. Maybe it's in the ship. Doesn't look like it. Getting a little tired here. Alright, here we go. Save your progress. Alright. I think I'll stop playing this game for the moment. I've been, it's interesting. Ooh, look, camera controls. There we go, that feels better. For some reason I thought that would be at the main menu options and not, here. Hmm. Turn subtitles on. Alright, well, I'm going to save it one more time. Alright. Let's switch to a different game then, shall we? Okay, remember how I said I was going to play Maximo, and I forgot which disc I put in the system? Well, this time I did actually put Maximo Ghosts of Glory into the PS2. Alright. Looks like it's loading just fine. Capcom. A digital studio. This is, like I said earlier, this is a game I've never played, but always had some interest in. For some reason, it sticks out in my mind as one of those PS2 games that I just missed. And kind of wish I didn't. Well, I was able to buy it today. And, yeah, I have it. Start new game. I should have checked to see if there were any options first, but oh well.
Sophia!
Maximo! Achille, you told me Maximo...
Silence!
That's enough, Achille!
You little fool! I control your kingdom now, as I control the power of the underworld.
Okay.
Behold, my dark power.
Your dark power.
Oh. What? Not afraid of death?
There are worse things than death.
True, true. Things like that. Huh? Do ya? Do you know what that is? Achilles' drill made that hole. He frees my spirits. He frees my spirits, and he raises my dead for his army.
What's in it for me?
So, I'll return you to the mortal world.
How can I trust you?
How can you not trust his face, huh? Here, as proof of our contract, as long as you have this, I'll keep you alive. You must find the Sorceress's Council. They will help you.
So Death is enlisting me to help defeat the Sorcerer.
Helping me?
If there's no more dead, then I'm out of a job. Now go! Good luck, Maximo!
Okay. Alright, so square is attack. X is jump. No right analog camera control. Circle does nothing. Triangle does a downward slash. Right R1 seems to do some sort of Z targeting type thing, but I'm not entirely sure. L1 does nothing. R2 blocks. L2 crouches. Right analog stick click does nothing. Same thing with left. Is there no, there's no options in here. Alright. Coins to collect. Interesting looking game. It's kind of got a little bit of Tim Burton-esque aesthetic going to it, maybe. Maybe it's just because some of these textures look a little claymation-y type. I don't know, I'm not good at talking. Or expressing my thoughts. Or thinking, apparently. It's a neat looking game. Double jumps. Chests full of more money. I got a key of some kind. And I use said key. Now I have a helmet and shoulder pads. Alright. Not liking the lack of camera control with the right analog stick. It seems to do nothing. Checkpoint. Do I have to hit something to activate it? Doesn't give off any indication that I've activated it. Oh well. Ah, little Zelda-style fairies. And what they do. I got another key. An enemy to fight. That didn't take much. Bag full of money. And a diamond. Oops. Something just grabbed me. Okay, so L1 centers the camera. Can't seem to do anything when I'm holding down R1 except look around. Alright. Take that, ghost. Checkpoint. Assuming that it's working. Ah, if I hit circle, throws my shield. Alright. The ground seems to be falling apart. Ah, look at that. Oops. I fell into the fire. And I lost my helmet. I was wondering if I'd ever encounter any chests that were actually enemies. Looks like I did. Did it send me all the way back to the beginning of the level? I think it did. Stand here and wait for some sort of checkpoint. I think I'm not getting any saving icon, so I don't know. Yeah, it totally just sent me back to the beginning of the level. If I kneel. No, I'm not getting any indication that it's saving, so yeah, I don't know what's going on there. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And now I'm in my underwear because I took enough damage. Great. There's a lot of these chests that are just turning into monsters. Okay, here's the part where it's not. Wow, and I died at the exact same spot as before. And once again, none of those checkpoints activated. Huh. Not one. Okay, so don't even bother with the chests. They all apparently just turn into monsters. Since this one requires a key, it's probably fine. Supposed to smash this mound? Seems a little unusual that they'd put these checkpoints in here without giving me the ability to use them. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing, but still, the fact that this game is not giving me even the slightest bit of explanation is a little disturbing. If I stand here long enough. No, he's going into some sort of idle animation, and I'm not getting any kind of saving thing. Nope. I'm not even gonna bother with those chests. They're just gonna try to eat me. Ah, okay. A little bit of combo action here. I think I saw this. That's what health looks like. Can I get in there somehow? No. Second strike. I have a fire sword. Ah! I lost my helmet. Look, I made it past that part. Third time's the charm, I guess. Especially if you're a moron like me. You hit me with your axe. That ain't cool. It's still not letting me use these checkpoints. I got something new. Mighty Blow. Devastating attack forward. Press triangle while moving maximum in a direction. Oops. There's a diamond up there. Okay. Yeah. I completed the level. And I completed 4% of the game. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty then. Well, it's an interesting game. I think I'll have to play it some more some other time. I do have one more PS2 game that I purchased today I'd like to get through. It's one I've played a little bit before, but I guess I kind of lost interest in it, but I think I'll give it another chance. One moment. Alrighty, I'm back. I just noticed that the Maximo game was actually on a blue disc, meaning it's a CD, not a DVD. One of the rare PlayStation 2 discs that are actually blue. So that's interesting. In any case, the last game I got here, a Greatest Hits from, I believe, 2004, is a Sony exclusive first-party game. A little game you may have heard of called God of War. That's right, I went there. Got this game for, what, looks like $7. Not much. Hey, it's a game I had back in the day that I didn't play much of. Quite frankly, I lost interest in it. I've been always been more of a Devil May Cry fan personally, but might as well give this game another shot. Again, I'm not going to be playing much of it today. This is kind of just an excuse for me to go through these games and make sure that they work. And speaking of working, I guess I have to click on the browser button. Disk read error. Alright. Let me pop the disk out and pop it back in, see what happens. Can't remember if this was the disc that had some scratches on it. We'll find out. It's reading the disc. At least it's trying to. I think I can hear it spinning up and down and such. Riveting stuff here. Disk read error. Alright. Let's take a look here. It's got some minor scratches. Doesn't seem like it would be anything that actually prevent the game from playing. The good news is, I think I got this from Retrotaku. They had plenty of copies of this game, so I just swing by there and replace it with my receipt if it actually doesn't work. Give it another try. Actually, before I do, I'm going to try cleaning it, so I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry about that, I'm having a little difficulty finding my disc cleaning kit. I'll give it another look. In the meantime, I'll put up this handy dandy graphic. See here? There we go. Just give it another good old college try here. I'll see if I can find it. Sorry about that, folks. Took me a bit longer to find the disc cleaning kit than I expected, obviously, but I found it. At least I found most of it. Oh well. Let's get the old spray stuff out. Pad. Compact disc cleaner. But it should work on this as well. A couple sprays. And wipe using this microfiber pad from the center out. I'm using the disc in the case that the game came in, as opposed to the actual thing, which I seem to be missing. The actual disc holder. Actually, let me see if I can find that real quick. There we go, I got it. Hopefully this will be a lesson to anyone watching this. Make sure you know where things are. Because otherwise, when you find yourself needing something and you don't know where it is, or it's not where it should be, you can wind up getting into a little trouble. A little trouble. That's not fun. Truth be told, I don't know if this will make any difference. All that may have been a total waste of time, but we'll find out. Alright, let's pop this in and give it another go. The system itself might also be at fault. It wasn't exactly a system in pristine condition. I'd rather not get into the specifics of how we came about getting it, but suffice to say it wasn't ideal. And as a result, the system may just have issues. But the disc is scratched, at least a little bit. And as I understand, scratches on a DVD are significantly more affecting than what you'd find on a CD. DVDs are harder to scratch than CDs, but when they do get scratched, it's more damaging. Might be able to swing by Retro Otaku on the way to work tomorrow and just do a quick swap. Yeah, disk read error. It is. This game is definitely not functioning. Oh well, that was the last of the 4 PS2 games I was going to play. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play all of them. Well, thanks to anyone who sat through this and watched this, which, judging by the number of people on YouTube watching it being no one, I guess thanks to no one. Well, if you did at some point sit down and watch it, so if you're watching this in the future, I do appreciate it, and I will call it a quits for tonight. And on this disk read error screen, I will say, see you next time. Bye-bye.